Welcome back once again to our last segment for today on RealTalkTwinCities.com. I'm Eric Purius, Bell Mortgage, along with Cheryl Kempenick, Donna Quanroot, and Coldwell Banker Burnett. And this segment, we've got do's and don'ts, mostly do's to help you sell. Market analysis. Market analysis. No, market what? Market something.
We're always analyzing the market, so market analysis works.
Right, for people buying and selling, you need a
Yes.
market analysis to know where you stand. Mortgage checkup, and 9 reasons real estate will rock in 2015. So let's start off with that. Number 1, the millennial force that we've been talking about. This is your number 1 reason, or one reason why real estate will rock in 2015. Younger professionals are having more luck in the job market, which is expected to help more of them jump into home ownership in the new year, right?
Exactly. So these are the buyers aged 25 to 29. They're done with college, they've got their jobs, they're starting to make money. They've been listening to all of us talking about renting versus owning,
Right.
and they have actually been saving money. I'm surprised at the young people that I've been meeting. They've got their down payment, they've got their closing costs. If they don't have their closing costs, Eric, the loan guy, has got a program all worked out with us so we can get those closing costs taken care of
Right.
by the sellers.
Yeah, exactly right. Yep. Also, we can, we'll find a way to finance with just 3% down now, which is an advantage for many millennials who have good credit and just maybe haven't quite saved up that much. And renting versus owning, you end up way better owning. Reasons number 2 that real estate will rock in 2015, home prices have stabilized. The double-digit price increases seen in 2013 have slowed. There's more stable growth. And stable growth was a trend in 2014. Investors have retreated from the market, and so have the rapid home prices in many markets. So the stable market is an advantage.
It really is. When we take a look at the last 12 months or 2014, we see some variation in the median sale prices going up. I mean, every month they went up, but overall it was about a 7% gain. So that's not huge compared to previous years. And, where we were seeing some months going up 10 to 15%.
Yep, slow and
So-
steady.
Exactly. And a lot of that has to do with the decrease in the foreclosure market as well.
Right.
Mortgage rates. Reason number 3 that real estate will rock in 2015. Mortgage rates are low. Not quite to the historic lows, but close. 30-year fix is in the high 3s, which is great for affordability. Also, there's that sort of the elephant in the room of when will they go up. So I think that there's that sense
Right.
among people that they have to go up at some point, which I agree with.
Yeah,
We-
and that's what we're seeing, really.
Yeah.
It's a fear factor.
Yeah.
People are thinking they need to get off the fence. They've got to get out there now before they go up. Because Eric, in like the $200,000 price range, 0.5% equals about what, $18,000 worth of buying power?
Exactly right. So in other words, if you're at, let's say 3.5 versus 4, your buying power is increased by $20,000 by that half, $18,000 to $20,000 by that half a point rate. So that's right. That's right.
I mean, that's another bedroom, another bathroom in
That's
a
right.
house. So it's really important to take advantage of those low rates.
Yeah, and often we think of, we shouldn't make decisions based on fear, but fear's there for a reason, sometimes. So if
It's a
you're
great motivator.
afraid rates might go up, you're probably right. Also, as I mentioned previously, reason number 4 that real estate will rock in 2015 is a return of the 3% down payment program. New programs are popping up to help more buyers break into home ownership with lower down payments. And early in December this year, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae announced the conventional 3% down, which is actually less than FHA's 3.5% down. And the mortgage insurance, we can find ways to work through it for you. Have the seller pay it, or remember, it does go away after a while. So that's another reason that it will help.
In many cases, this 3% down payment is equivalent to a damage deposit, first month's rent, last month's rent. So it might not be more than what you have to pay if you're going to be getting an apartment.
That's a great point.
Reason we're seeing that sales of new homes are expected to rise about 25% as single-family construction picks up traction in 2015. The National Association of Realtors projects single-family housing starts to rise to 820,000 in 2015. So it's still below the 1 million historical average, but it is rebounding, so that's good.
And we're working with several builders around the metro area. They're putting up everything from starter townhomes to luxury townhomes, detached single-family homes at great price points, and of course to luxury homes on the lake. So if you're thinking about building, give us a call, 612-735-0553.
Foreclosures recede to pre-recession levels. That's reason number 7. Real estate will rock in 2015. We talked about that briefly before. So that's better for the broader market. You know, people are not thinking that they have to get a foreclosure or they won't get a good deal. And in fact, we've shown that that might be the opposite these days. That, you know, at the very least, you're going to pay market. Banks want market value for their foreclosures. So it's some level of extra headache for what amounts to
Nothing.
Right, exactly. Reason number 8, real estate will rock in 2015. Drop in oil prices will boost housing. Oil prices have plunged 45% since June, and that will provide a lift to the housing market because households in the U.S. spend more than $2,000 on energy-related costs annually, and 22% of that energy consumption is due to residential real estate. So basically, people have more money in their pockets to spend on a house, right?
Yeah, that's
Right.
great news.
Number 9, that real estate will rock in 2015. Rent rises
Rises,
to
yeah.
outpace home growth. So in other words, rents are likely to continue to go up.
They are. There's a lot of luxury buildings going up, and boy, those rents are high.
Stronger economy, last but not least, the reasons that real estate will rock in 2015. Stronger economy leads to greater confidence. So if people feel okay, they are not afraid to invest in a home.
Right. And prices are still good, so it's a good time to invest. And if you do own a home, you definitely want to get your annual market analysis done. You need to be on top of the equity in your home if it's a good time to sell or a good time to refinance. Both Eric and I and Donna, we can all help you out with that. So get your market analysis, give us a call, or visit realtalktwincities.com.
Right, mortgage checkup doesn't take very long. You'll find out if there's something you can take advantage of. Do a no-cost refinance for you, save a couple hundred, sometimes $300-400 a month. Or hey, you're at 3.5 on a 15-year. We could get you a little lower rate, but it's not worth it. At least you know that you're where you should be and you're not missing out on anything. And as promised, our do's and don'ts, mostly do's, from Donna when you're preparing to sell. I know that you buyers and agents will want to see the home as soon as it hits the market, and that's even more important now that inventory is low, so you need to be ready as soon as it goes on the MLS. And there's
Yes.
other things as well, right, Donna?
Yeah. We've talked in past shows about decluttering, depersonalizing, and just cleaning up before you go live. Don't do it 2 days after you get on the market. One of the big things that we need to talk about are things not to leave in public view for showings at open houses.
Like credit cards, checkbooks, jewelry, that kind of thing, collectibles, credit
yeah.
report, computer screen. So get all that out of the way, right?
All of that needs to be out of the way so people aren't snooping around in your personal stuff. Be careful too if you've got a broadcast on your home phone. If you're calling in to leave a message for the family and you're giving confidential information away, because I've been in homes where we've heard stuff.
Never let a stranger in your home either. That's another one, right?
That's a biggie.
We've got more on our website, realtalktwincities.com. You can have access to this and more. Also, Ask the Expert. We're here to help you. Every Saturday at 4 o'clock on AM 1280 The Patriot. We are your friends and colleagues in all things real estate. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.